Well, wouldn't you know it? Just around a week into the new year, only a few days away from my birthday, and already we have like a PS4 Collection update for the year with two fighting games, one sort of horror title, and all three of which that's definitely have contributed to me embracing the 90s-ness of my birth and still conscious of my bank teller, being ashamed. Personally, when you someone just need to own that, and I intend to do so, so let's get started. First up, let's get started with the collector's edition of Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, which is like the Legacy War mobile game, which has even has been the same creators involved but on a larger scale. Where I definitely glad I got this version, which has not only like the bonus of Lauren Shiba, the female Red Samurai Ranger, but also oh, basically, is the most current up to date version I could find, and for the most cost effective price, and definitely a surprisingly complex next game. That even though the initial bill was dismissed as not being worth ones, I'm glad that the developers who is involved did not want to give up on the title, and naturally, you're just on the cover. All three of the characters are in my rotation, and like of the first Ranger Jason Lee Scott. We have Tommy and his Lord Dracon persona. Not gonna spoil him what, but there's a lot of parallels with like the Shadow Grid comic story arc in this game. And personally, one of my mains, especially with the new Saban reps, Gia and her Super Mega Force one. Like I mentioned before when I was reviewing the series, given how much I use her because of how powerful she like her character on the show, and they're always trying to tell you about the secret identity, then go straight into your investment in their character or something like that. I mean, like, dude, I don't even want to know about your mob manager equal anything like that. I mean, if you're telling me you're super mega ultra lightning ninja ranger, that's alright with me. I'm good. I'm good. The other side of the coin, and we have the highly acclaimed remake Resident Evil 2, who I've definitely been eager to play more of this since I definitely did the one-shot demo and also rented the game a while back when Redbox was still renting out games. I mean, not only did I think we still have like the save data on my hard drive, which I made sure to do, but also oh, like how it modernized what's easily one of the best installments of the series. He's taking in what's already a game that's improved upon senior in every way, and also who made it even better. I mean, especially in terms of the UI and the combat. I mean, like basically, it works different way in the tank controls. Like basically, if you played any install post RE4, you have a solid idea what to expect from like the mechanics next to the combat inventory. I mean, I'm still pretty early on in both Leon and Claire's stories, right? So basically, until you can find means to craft more rounds, you gotta make every shot count. I mean, I'm at least at the point of the where we're in the abandoned police station. And yeah, I also have like the retro skins also downloaded. I definitely would like to maybe play with those if I could, man. Just to figure out how to use them. Okay, so bringing it back to fighting games, you can tell my shirts, which was a good luck charm to get this the first time around, and also for the second, like Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, which is definitely the version of the game I was waiting for. It's also for the price to come down, and the sale they had with like an e-card someone sent me for my late Christmas, early birthday present. It's definitely one I definitely couldn't see much enjoying a lot. I've also been sparring in like the versus mode as well as unlocks from the crypt, but definitely going to be diving into the modes later on. Oop, that was close. And yeah, gotta get this back in there. So, like with Cyberpunk and Final Fantasy VII Remake, I had another disc that I had installed first for like the other data, and that's like the playlist I have here, like the gold and graphite one. I'm still considering getting like a tattoo of the logo on my right shoulder in the near future, and also if and when I get a PS5 in the near future, it's another game that I can transfer over to the systems I want to go back to square one. And also, given how the DLC fighters in this time around include the likes of not only my favorite character Melina, but also the Terminator, Hater, RoboCop, and John Rambo. How it turns out, it makes you wonder if NetherRealm, based on the other games I had in the last previous games they worked on, if they wanted to make a fighting game centered around these kind of characters. Well, maybe not strictly ones that came out of the 80s and 90s, but with multiverses has been coming around soon, it definitely one I'm curious to try. Even though they don't have any plans for a Switch version at this stage, I don't have a problem playing on PS4. I can tell what that one's in my rotation. It's a good console fighting game. So, anyway, that'll be all for now. Couple videos in mind. I'm still contemplating how I might approach Pokemon Mondays this year. I mean, depending how I feel, I might bring them back sooner. I might hold off to my usual May starting point, or I might do something else entirely different with them. I'm just let you know that, but you're definitely going to be, still going to be counting that Pokemon Legend Arceus because I'm so excited for that game. And so that'll be all for now. Take care, everyone.